And welcome in. Thank you very much for joining me on Friday night. And we are back on the solo horror stream train. And honestly, I'm really excited. I loved the Dark Pictures games, other than Devil in Me, and it was really, really good to do. I really enjoyed it. However,
goodness me, it's cowardly pastry, and we all know.
Gooped. It does make you feel gooped. I love the dark pictures, other than Devil in Me, and I loved having Cowardly Pastry here. But also, part of me did yearn for the solo horror stram, so I can sit here and get nervous by myself with my heart rate monitor on and play some good, like, more controlled narrative first person horror games, because I fucking love them. Honestly, I never thought that would be my main jam, my main thing, but yeah, I like, it's the stream.
I'll break your legs.
Curious T-Bot, welcome in. I know who you are, and thank you very much for dropping in. Don't feel like you have to stay, but it's always an absolute pleasure to have you in. But yeah, I never thought until I started streaming that horror games would be my main thing. I literally started playing them because I started streaming. I never really played that many horror games until then, other than like Resi 2, and maybe like I played some like Vampire the Masquerade Redemption, which technically falls in the horror category, but that's definitely just like a vampire story game. Yeah. Doxed. I didn't dox them, Cowardly Pastry. I just said I know who they are. I can't believe you blobbed all over the place and play a blobber game. Floor Reverie, I believe you are having a strong, would you like me to call it bonkulence? My dude, if you need more of these types of games, give me a shout. Absolutely. Flower, if you want to give me a bigger list, Team Bloob, as in Team Bloober team, who made Layers of Fear. I don't fucking know that. I didn't know that. Thank you for the knowledge. But yeah, I had no idea. I'm just here to play games. I'm elected to lead, not to read. Trains are messed up today. I didn't get home until half an hour ago. Oh, bin teacup. That's rough. That's real rough. I have had a better day in terms of I managed to get a Yo Sushi box that was going cheap, and finished off the day right. Other than the fact that I'm sure, like many of us, I am really snug for payday. Other than that, we're coasting on. It should be a pretty chill and relaxing weekend. I'm ready for this. Context Bloober team made this game. They did this, Silent Hill 2 remake, and Blair Witch. Fair enough. I've never really played a Silent Hill game, if I'm honest, and I certainly haven't played a Blair Witch game. Honestly, the Blair Witch film just kind of felt like more of just a standard trip that I would take to the woods. That sure didn't sound like a thank you. Sounded like more like a fuck you. It's because I was, when the whole blooper thing, like, also I'm reading the first Floor Reverie message, and I do thank you for the message, Floor Reverie. Now I understand the context. When I was reading it, I thought it was just like another internet in thing that I wasn't there for, like Charlie the Unicorn and all that shiz. So yeah, that was what that was. That was all that was. But I do appreciate the knowledge now. Now I know where that. Now I know it came from a place of information. I'm good. Mel's plan to separate us won't go as planned. Exactly, Flower. We can't be separated. The love's too strong. I'll bring you as many bees as you need. How many food sponsored horror games can we find collectively? Mate, if you can find them, I will play them. He'll enact his own plan by talking about your tits. I didn't. Still not enough bees, but I'll get there. Cowardly pastry. Yeah, indeed. I'm going to stop reading. And what I am going to do is I'm going to open this game up. Which oh no, it is running. It is running. For a second there, it did the thing as if it had an update, and I was worried for a second. Bloober team. There we go. Now I understand. There we go. So yeah, I played the first one. It was really, really good. It was very jumpy. It was very story driven. I enjoyed it. Why is my heart rate monitor ever so slightly off? The numbers need to come down. Sorry, one moment. Anatomical heart rate number. It's not. Hang on. Maelstrom will understand. This needs to be. There we go. About yeah. That's better. Mm-hmm. Good. Let's lock that. Time to bloob all over the place. Exactly. Pastry for context. There was a talking flower in Conker's Bad Fur Day who had massive boobs, and Rob keeps referring to flower as them. I didn't bring you enough bees. Yeah. So basically, you had to bring enough bees to this flower, and they got their boobs out. Can you believe that I did not manage to make it through that game? Too many in-jokes in the community. That's why we need to update the Vikings of Twitch wiki, and get that. Oh, Finn, Teacup, I know you've had a long day, but why are you trying to make mine longer? Got 10 press-ups to do from Floor Reverie. Tits, bees, and putting Rob on his knees for press-ups. Don't be weird. Tagline of the stream. Finn, Teacup, you are feeling frisky today, and I'm here for it. Update the wiki. Does it even exist? Yeah, there was a wiki made. I'm sure, wasn't there? I'm pretty sure Tom made it, got a wiki going, and we just haven't had the time to populate it because we're shit.
Monster kill.
I wonder if the TTS still works.
Yeah!
777 Quatuor
Fucking hell.
Vigentillion 777 Tres Vigentillion 777 Duo Vigentillion 777 Un Vigentillion 777 Vigentillion 700
1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. Press ups. Ugh. No numbers. Exactly. I thought the numbers were going to cover me while I did the press ups, and then they just stopped. The obviously the text to speech has a certain cut off time, and it obviously was just like, nah, I'm done. I've done my shift. Punching out, buddy. So yeah, but it does work. And Simon Necrons, thank you very much for the bits. Greatly appreciated. Always appreciated. Never assumed. And Finity Cup, there you go. There's your press ups. I have a rocky relationship with the Boober team, but it's still, but I still hark this up as the best horror game they made pre-Silent Hill 2 remake. Interestingly enough, this was made by their B team, who I think is now mostly their main team. Well, fair. But Flower, what split you up from this squad? What was the problem? So what did you not like? Was there a game that came out? It actually does technically. We switched to the one hosted on your own site, but we haven't opened it yet. I need more spare time. There. It just gave up. Should be like wiki.vot.gg. Nice. Layers of Fear 2, Layers of Fear 1, Blair Witch, The Medium, the list goes on. I really like Layers of Fear 1. Blair Witch and The Medium, I have no idea. But anyway, let's get into it, chap. And Danke. Bitteschön. In the teacup, bitteschön. Normal mode, monsters can kill me. Ooh. Shuffly seas. Oh. Oh, this is obviously my house pre-renovation. You can see the asbestos finally stuck to the walls there, and a little bit of moisture damage. Just a minor bit of moisture. I think we're on a boat. Oh, good. Oh man, I'm getting actually like just that little tilt gave me a little bit of motion sickness already. Everyone like beware of motion sickness, and likewise flashing lights if you are in fact epileptic or anything like that. Just beware. In the meantime, I'm gonna... Where's that pouring from? I don't... You could have put a crack where that's pouring from, designers. Maybe you weren't expecting someone to come and study that little particularly bit of dribble. If you need data entry, I'm happy to help. Oh, all lives lost, you absolute hero. We're going to open it up for everyone. You just make a count and you can start submitting, essentially. Then we go through one of us for verification, yeah. Right. No, a picture of the boat. Is it a nuclear boat? Well, it's not really a nuclear symbol, but it looks kind of like an additional thing. And the moon. Press that to move the door. Oh, okay. Oh, it's one of those where I have to swing the door open with my mouse. That's fine. Can I swing the thing? No. Hello? Sir? Madam?
You almost had it.
Oh, I don't like it. That little boy is very similar to my own little boy. Don't like that. She took his head off. The Unmooring? Act 1. I don't remember the first one having such like cartoony text, and feels a bit more Bioshocky.
Sleep is a poor excuse. And so are you. All preparations have been made. Your little toys await you upstairs. Time waits for no one.
Build the character, connect the memories, dreams and fears, and prepare for the big role. Oh. Daily Dispatch Telegram. Hope you settled in alright. Remember what we talked about. Focus on what you do best. Colouring in on CAD. Go to that special place of yours. Can't talk about that on stream. Build the character. Trust me, it'll be worth it. I'll try and keep in touch. Travel safe. Your friend, the agent. Perfectly normal way to sign off a thing by referring to yourself as the agent. Okay. Oh, okay. I'm assuming I can get more of these slides and pop them in. So this particular slide, which I can stand in front of and it does not block it, there is a boat. And this is the outside of the boat. It looks like there's a big storm going on. Can I climb up here? I can climb up there. Let's check in here first. Assuming this is my like central room like the previous one. Oh, there's my toilet. Free robe. Love that. This area does look surprisingly chill in comparison to the rest of the ship that looked like it was sinking. Can I run myself a bath? No, it just goes down the drain. Good. Just checking all the sanitary wear. Okay, good. Well, we're in a horror game, but we don't need to call a plumber. That's a bonus. Mirrors. Mirror's not very good, though. We need to put that on our TripAdvisor. Tony Todd. Who? This guy sounds like sleep paralysis demon. Yeah, he does. He does. I'm just glad my endless back catalogue of horror games can finally be used to good effect. Indeed. Be interested to see how many you've got that I actually haven't gone through, Flower, because I have been through many horror games. Oh. Well, we are certainly at sea. And when I say at sea, like in the middle of nowhere. It kind of smacks a little bit of the Return of the Obra Dinn, just ever so slightly. Obviously not necessarily in the gameplay. I don't think we're going to be going backwards in time. But just in the kind of like moving around the ship, checking bits and pieces. But I guess that's just could be any nautical. Okay. What are we watching? Lord of the Rings? Please?
One.
Any of the three?
His time plays the parts of many men. He observes the others, while the others watch him. He's expected to behave properly, wandering through worlds that aren't really there. He puts on masks and adjusts accordingly. Each mask is a character. Each character, a layer. Layers upon layers, calling out
Of
to
fear.
him. He must build the character he was meant to portray, or lose himself.
Exactly, a layer of fear, Flower. You're right. And there's even a flower.
Submerged, tightly surrounded by lives he's never lived.
Ants, deer, fire. Very artistic. I feel like this could be a French perfume commercial.
And yet, he stands on a stage where every man must play a part.
A part.
And his is a sad one.
Right. The Unmooring, Act 1. You've already given me the title screen of that. Why did you give it to me again? Whoa. Okay. So... next room. Locked. Shit. This part of the boat's much nicer. It's not leaking, it's not falling over. Oh, good. It's one of those new games that have done the 360 sound thing. So I remember this from the first game that done this perfectly. If you guys want a game that will mess with you in an audio fashion, a Northern Hymn horror game, and the sound design on that is probably the best sound design in a horror game that I have played. Just hearing things rustle from behind you, hearing whispers in trees off in the side while music is kind of piped in around you is very disorientating. It's really, really good. Right. Okay. Soup, first course, I'm assuming. I always found having soup as a first course on a boat to be just asking for trouble, really. Oh.
Listen, once you get there, just do what you have to do. Get to the set and build this character for him. That's all that matters. I'm like, because Layers of Fear last time was specifically because of a painter. This, I'm assuming now we're an actor. Hasn't really
kind of told me that. It just said like build your character, which makes me feel like I'm just kind of going to be sat there with sliders changing my hair colour. But I don't think that is the case. So you could have done a little bit better with kind of like setting the scene, layers of fear too. Open the bulkhead, love that. And we're on a boat. Shut the bulkhead. We don't want the ship to sink. Right. Am I going to regret that? Is it going to be something like scary in here that's going to try and kill me, and I'm going to have to be mauling around with bulkheads while I'm getting eaten by a werewolf or something? Okay.
Yeah. I know you've told me a million times how
The
much
Icarus
you
Transatlantic. So
and
is this
I'm
going to be
telling
like
you, this gig is just too good to pass up.
the Blytanic? Is this what it is? Like it's the Titanic, but not. The Icarus flew too close to the sun and burned his waxy wings off. Why does the person sound like an anthropomorphized rat man? Yeah. Stuck in a lift. Bit mean. I mean, also kind of fair. Okay, we're in the lower decks. We're with the common folk now. Assuming this is where my room would be. Me and Maelstrom living it up down here, doing some Irish dancing with a fiddle. The instrument, before you guys think I'm coming out with Maelstrom, I'm a new man.
All third-class passengers this way, please.
Third class, that's us,
You
yep.
check the lower decks this time. I swear to God, if we find any stowaways again, you'll never set foot on a ship again.
Ooh, I recognise that voice. So you see, you gotta get the cheese. Yeah, indeed. I mean, the character, exactly. Red. Maelstrom, what's wrong? But yeah. Wait a second. There's Mel's whistle then. Yeah, exactly. All of his sound makers are here. We've got like a nose flute and all sorts. Okay. Oh. See, ironically enough, I'm not seasick on actual ships because I can sway with the ship, which is what sailors tend to do if they've been on a ship for a while. They sway as it sways, but being sat in here fixed and having the wobble. Pastries, shoes been left here. Some of these shirts, I imagine. In an unprecedented move, the director dedicates to shoot his next motion picture aboard the ocean liner traveling across the Atlantic. Plot details are kept under wraps, but our trusted sources claims the project has found its star. Robert Benefer. An obvious choice, perhaps, given the star's fabled career and numerous critically acclaimed roles. That's right. As seen on Island of Rob, doing push-ups to Careless Whispers. It seems that the recent worrying rumours as to the artist's personal life have not dissuaded the director. Look, what? Me, Maelstrom of well, we're all good. Isn't that right, Maelstrom? We're fine. Right. Okay, I think that's all good. We've sufficiently searched this room. I don't like how they've kind of like cut off. Is that meant to be a dolphin? Is it some kind of fish that I'm not aware of? It looks kind of like a dolphin wearing or like somewhere between a dolphin and a crocodile wearing a horse pony mask. Sway on your chair, mate. Okay, I'll try and sway on my chair. Yeah, sway on my chair. My shoes! Let me do it! Yeah, oh no, it is. It's let me do it for you, dog. The dolphin pog, yeah, that's the one. Wendy still hates me doing the let me do it for you, by the way, pastry. She's still not a fan. Whenever I'm like in bed, I'm like, hey Wendy, let me do it for you. And she's like, no, I hate that. Okay. Evening, sir. Mistress Grace! Just like I needed you, you appear. You are the murderous mod on a horror evening. Welcome in. We're lost in a ship, trying to make a character. I am an actor with a scrupulous past. From security office to the chief security officer, the new procedures come in force next week. The company holds you personally responsible for enforcing them. Perhaps all of the guards for prepare all the guards for a detailed briefing. As you are well aware, there have been prior incidents of unwanted individuals making their way aboard the vessel. We must ensure that doesn't happen again. In short, stowaways will not be tolerated. Stowaways will not be tolerated or tolerated. Let me add them. Yeah, thank you. For those of you who haven't been around for a horror stream for a while, there is actually one horror sound effect, and it's the only one that we can play while the game is going, because we like to try and keep the tension. We want to try and keep it like a good tense moment, you know, like so we can. I might get a bit jumpy.
You all need to know that I'm your daddy, and Daddy says not too many sound effects.
Exactly, Daddy says not too many sound effects. Rob, Wish Willington, hey, when Grace arrives, I'm not far behind. Awesome, and Will, I will say you are my absolute pioneering PR crew, and I appreciate you. I was speaking to a friend of yours, and I won't say the name or anything, but from the Healers Guild, who you play tabletop with on a Wednesday, and I had glowing reports of what you have told them about me. So thank you very much for clearly spreading some propaganda and just like polishing over all of my misgivings. Thank you very much. That fish might have been a salmon. They get freaky looking at mating season. They do get like the big red hunchback. I don't think it was, but we'll see. Anyway, we've used our key, and look at that pastry. We didn't have to select our key out of our inventory like in Devil and Me. We could just click on the door and it opened it. You are absolutely not. But I won't play SFX intentionally. Thank you very much, pastry. I might genuinely forget which emotes have effects attached, and that's fine. I said nothing about you, of course. Just I see, honest. Cheers. Oh. Okay. Press control to crouch. I am crouched. Sneaky. I'd like to think all of you will join me in crouching and swaying whenever the ship sways. It's locked.
Never met the guy in person, but few people have. That's why you hear all these rumors about him being broken or disfigured. All that nonsense.
All that nonsense? You got any cheese? Devil in Me inventory. Yeah, honestly, the Devil in Me inventory was terrible. That rat. I feel you could have drawn me in deeper there, horror game. You could have made that rat more of a jump scare. I think you could have brought me over here. Maybe had something for me to look at over here, and then had the rat jump out there. That would have been good. That would have been good. That was quite nice. That was quite nice. I do like the slowly shutting door in the distance with no visible human. Maybe that was the false jump scare where they're like, people will whinge about the rats and then the door will go. Where? Oh, radio room. I'm assuming the voices come up whenever you need to find something and read it, which is cool actually. Oh, dot dash. Oh no, dot dash, dot dash, dot dash. Dot dash SOS. Dot dash 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 dot dash 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 dot dash dash dash. You're actually in Malamadan, and Cody or whatever the fuck his name was is hanging out somewhere, and you're talking, and you'll talk to him for like 20 minutes. Yeah, I look forward to that. Okay. Well, the radio just got a bit demonic. Not overly a fan of that. We'll just leave. Hello, sirs, madams of the boat. Okay. Huh. Oh, the door's locked. Okay. We're in a new room, I think, are we? Or have we been in this room? I think we have books. More books and a pipe. Oh. Oh, it's one of the slides. We can put this in the thing later and have a look at it on the old slides machine. Find your first photo slide. Thank you for my very easy thing. Where's the rest of the room? I walked down here from a corridor. Oh, okay. Huh? I walked in from there. Why did the door move? What the shiz? Okay. Are we in H.H. Holmes's boat? A performance for the ages. Acting, if done well, is a scary business. It takes immense courage to lose consciousness of your own self and not just reenact, but become the character. You are portraying. Few can muster this kind of courage, and yet it happens. To which, after last night's visit to the Majestic Theatre, that's the actual name of my local theatre. Well, it's a cinema, but you know, I can personally attest, as my regular readers know too well, I am careful with words and not the something critic to please. Oh, not the easiest critic to please. Having said that, the play's lead performance left me speechless. Utterly furious. The acting by Island of Rob, nothing short of transcendental. It was as if the person on stage dissolved before my eyes, letting the character burst into its essence. Okay, we're a good actor. I get it. Have I gone berserk and I'm now living as the character? I'm still a bit short on what I'm meant to be doing, on why we're on the boat. We're building the character, yep. But give me more. Give me more game. I'm not dumb. Okay. This is like the posh dining area, I guess, because there was a dining area in the other area. Locked. Diamond blast. If it did that to me IRL, I'd shit myself. But in game, that's not scary. Which thing, Grace? I'm sorry, I missed it. Please, not the boat of H Holmes' boat. Yeah, exactly. It's drip feeding. Yeah. Fair. Oh, the vase fell over. I don't like that. Maybe that was me. Maybe I'm just really clumsy. I'm an actor extraordinaire, but I'm just not good with not waving my arms around wildly while I walk. The voice in your head is actually real you, and the real you is a rat. So good acting. People don't think you're a human. Boom. Got the story down. Nice pastry. Now we know what we're doing. Now I am a rat. I'm looking for cheese. Okay. We just went round a loop of where we just were.
So what if the guy's a little nuts? He's a director. It comes with the job. I mean, what's he gonna do? Kill ya?
I'm walking here. Rats. Okay. Feeding your rat poison. Hey. Okay. Can I get over and catch the vase?
I think it's all an act.
Oh, piss. That's a really thick vase. I know that shouldn't be my takeaway from that, but it was a really thick vase. Why is it getting all noir in here? I feel like a maelstrom's going to try and give me a heart attack. Right, let's open this drawer. Oh, there's some fluff. Don't shoot me. Icarus Transatlantic Security Office. To all officers, most of you are already aware of the Hollywood motion picture that's going to be shot on board the vessel. We are sending you detailed gay guidelines. We're sending you detailed gay guidelines as to which decks are to be restricted for regular passengers. Move all else. Above all else, the film crew and crew cast are not to be disturbed. My brain just did not read that. There was just some stuff that happened there, and I couldn't read. There's the nuclear ship again. All right, that's 6 horror game recommendations sent to you, Rob. Thank you very much, Flower. I do genuinely greatly appreciate that. You just inserted gay there in there out of nowhere. No, my dyslexia did. And then, yes, I was just like, sure, gay people are allowed to be on the boat, for sure. They can do what they want. Phantom Words. They are. Honestly, I don't know where they come from. It's dark. Is it 2000s gay or 20s gay? Either way, you know what? I'm okay with any time frame of gay pastry. Let's face it, if I wasn't, I'd have a very...
But the play is badly cast.
Oh, I feel like I should be showing some leg. You want to be a star, don't you, Rob? Just slide that shorts down. Oh, no.
Always a way. A light in the darkness. There's always a way.
Why is the globe so gnarly? I don't know. It's really, really bumpy. Okay, let's try the other door.
Do you remember?
I don't.
Before the world told you who you should be, do you remember who you were?
Oh. I don't remember who I should be. Can I leave? Oh.
I will make you remember.
Begin shooting your movie. Oh, fuck me. Okay. Oops, all water, exactly. I suspect the actual Earth is real bumpy too. It's not that bumpy. Actually, to be classified as a planet, it has to have a certain level of smoothness. That's why, is that why Pluto was taken out? Or was it because Pluto wasn't big enough? So many have tried to be part of my greatest work, as if there was ever a choice. Only one can bring this character to life. Only one is broken enough to build it. Okay, I'm damaged, and I'm an actor. Let's roll. This flower.
I believe in you.
Thank you, disembodied voice of a lady. Oh, I pieced out. That flower is gone. Oh, fuck, the flower is gone. And the picture's gone. I really need to pay more attention to do the kind of like what's missing in this, because there has been a lot of shizzle that's been shuffled around. Is there a bird?
Wake up, Mr. Hardy. We've got to get out of this godforsaken prison before we rot.
Mr. Hardy. Also the first mate of Nelson. Mr. Hardy. Okay. We can be pirates together, yeah. But yeah, Hardy. I think it was Admiral Nelson's last words were, in fact, "Kiss me, Hardy." Oh. Okay. We're going to assume there are some clues in here that give us numbers. On the back of the eye patch, maybe? Nope. Do you remember any numbers we've seen already? I thought it was Kismet Hardy. What is Kismet, if that's the case? I always heard it was Kiss Me Hardy, but I could be wrong. Or possibly it's one of those things that was kind of like shuffled around, like Alexander the Great's best mate is Bezzy friend, Hephaestion, who definitely wasn't a gay lover. Definitely was. Absolutely, definitely. we Kismet, exactly. They were roommates, exactly. They were just friends. Same as the vampires from Interview with the Vampire. Just really good friends. Chat. What am I missing? Where's some numbers? Oh shit, here we go. 69, dude, and a 0. I nearly gave up on myself there. I shouldn't have done. Yeah. I think there was a 7 on the back of the eye patch. There wasn't Wish Remington, but I'm always open for comments, so thank you very much. Kismet means destiny, fate. Many years ago, someone told me it was a common misconception. Ah, fair enough. Well, you learn something every day. Thank you very much for letting me know, curious people. I appreciate that. Floor Reverie, do you know why pirates wore eye patches? Tell me, Flower. Now, I'm actually waiting for this to be a really horrendous pirate joke, but if it's actually a genuine fact, I'm down for it. The door's shut. Don't like that. No, that's locked. Cool. Guess we're just in here to have fun. Okay, also locked. And there is...
Are we really going? Lily, I'm... That's Captain Baines to you, Mr. Hardy. Remember the name, Quartermaster, or I'll have you walk the plank.
Okay. Cute handbag, though. It was about light adjustment. Since pirates had to travel below decks, it had the light and dark. They could switch which side the eye patch was on. So the left eye was adjusted to the lower decks, and the right eye was for upper decks. You know what, Flower? I actually think I did know that in the back of my mind somewhere. But thank you very much for reminding me, because that is a good factoid. I appreciate that. There is a person there, and I'm not sure we want to go and see them. Let's just... Okay, we have to. Maybe I can pull the handle. Oh, good. Not a person. Much better. Instead, creepy mannequins and a floating chair. Where's the chair floating? No. Yeah, exactly. Oh, Maelstrom and Floor Reverie, both on the spin. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, okay. Not quite. Okay, we need to go around a little bit more. Yay, I put the chair down. And the creepy music started again. Oof. Feeling dizzy again. Winhar, yeah, how you doing? Be there in a second. Bezos is trying to sell me more stuff. Oh, mate. I appreciate you fighting through the ads to get in here. Oh, everywhere's on a spinny table. I'm really concerned that they're gonna come at me when I'm not looking.
These images, memories of
Remember
you,
her.
they've been haunting me.
And yet you cling to him. Because without me, you have nothing.
Okay. Find your first movie poster. Oh, okay. That's something we're doing too. Cool. I think I take him one-on-one. I'm scrappy. Yeah, absolutely. Well, maybe we could. Maybe we could all fight a billionaire and then spread their wealth around and use it to, I don't know, look after the rainforest and support people who are ill. Okay. Okay, we are building. That's locked. Great. That's locked. Great. That's whatever the fuck that is. Nope. Okay. That would be a good TV show. Instead of I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, it would be Fight a Billionaire and redistribute their wealth. Absolutely. Who wouldn't want a TV show which was me choking out Elon Musk? Hell, I'll one-on-one systematically take out all of the CEOs of BlackRock. Yes. I'm ready. They don't need that money.
I'm back, Mahardy. Scouted out the whole area. Looks like there's a trail we can follow.
Jolly good, Maharty.
Trail? Aye. Left by fellow pirates, no doubt. To lead us to a safe harbor.
100 men versus a billionaire and a gorilla. No, 100 men and a gorilla versus a billionaire. That's the way the math should work. Because the gorilla also is being damaged by the billionaires because they're not looking after the planet. Even though there was one, I can't remember whether he was Swedish or possibly Dutch. There was a billionaire I saw who actually did purchase a large proportion of rainforest and is looking after it, which is, yeah, can we make that a standard thing rather than just whatever the shit's going on nowadays? Oh. Okay. Oh, I don't like. There's a person here. Where's the person? There. Even the pipes are pissing on you in this place. No respect, exactly. I'm not even saying billionaires need to give away their money, but at least be like, I don't know, the smallest amount of effort to show some compassion would be nice. Otherwise, go to the ring with the gorilla with you. Yeah, for sure. Do you know I think it was United Medical or whatever it was, the one that our boy Luigi killed a CEO of? They're actually being sued by BlackRock now because since the CEO shooting, they've been giving away too much medical care. That's no, BlackRock. Why can't you just be a little bit human? What's that? It is Meow Records Window Company. It's a cat. It's like HMV, but not. It's Cat MV. Is that a record I can keep? It is. Ha ha ha! They did have a thing that unwiggles it. Oh, you know, my friend Luigi, the one that was playing Mario Kart with me on December 4th in my spare room. Exactly. Yeah, that guy. Yeah, for sure. He was with all of us. So he clearly couldn't have been in the US. 100%. 110%. Right. Time and description of activities. 5 minutes past 10. Break over. 10:30 p.m. Last repair technician leaves the ship through gangway on E-deck aft. 11. Patrol the waterfront along the ship. 11:27 on patrol near cargo area. Saw shadow move small like a child. I gave chase and could not find anyone. Line circled in red. 12 a.m. Watch over. Jolly good. There's a child on the loose. You know, Hadrian can be wily. E-deck. The gender swapped e-girl. Right, okay, come here. The mannequins get ready to sweep the room with a gun. Give someone a heart attack.
There she is, Mr. Hardy. The fastest vessel ever built. Ready to set sail for the land of the flame.
I don't see any sails.
Shh. We must make our way aboard. Quietly.
Okay, I'm intrigued what this whole kind of kids pirate theme is. As if, like, maybe it's like... Maybe I had a sibling or something that used to play pirates with me and is now damaging my psyche while I'm on a ship. Or something like that, maybe. Anchor. You anchor. Some doubloons. I want to get them. But I can't get them. Oh, this is quite the setup. Is this the movies like set, or is this just a pirate ship? Let's have a look at the top deck first. Well, that's locked. Man, I don't know what it is. This game is definitely giving me some whole motion issues. There's a motion blur on that. 1 second, chat. Let me just have a look and see if there's any motion blur that I can turn off. Head bob. I might get rid of that. Vibration. Oh, by the way, you know how I've all been worried about my camera not catching up? I think it's possibly because on my OBS, when I redone my OBS, I set it to capturing a virtual camera of this camera, and now it's actually capturing the camera, and I think sending the virtual camera maybe used more RAM or something. I don't know. It whatever was going on, it did not like it, and it made me very blocky. So hopefully that's all sorted now. And yeah. Seems stable. It does. There was a point in history where sea anchors were the single largest piece of forged metal made. Yeah, indeed, Winterheart. That was a very true fact. Where triremes ruled the waves.
Too many of them scurvy dogs to take head on.
Lily, I want to go home.
Quartermaster, steel yourself. Be your heart soaked in doubt, or be there a fire burning within.
The fire bees burning within. Winterheart, so that's why you're looking particularly handsome then. Oh, you. Oh. Have I got an appropriate sound effect to play for that? haven't. I don't think I have. Maybe you can have one of those?
Excellent!
Thank you, I appreciate you. Or maybe that?
If you beat the meat, you get rewarded.
Yeah, that's the only other one I had that was vaguely appropriate, and it doesn't really feel like it should have been. Sorry, pastry. Key! Meat beating, exactly. That cannon just went off. Whoa, that'd be bright, yo. That is quite the sunset. Why am I so oh, I'm crouching. So why am I so short? Let's turn away from the sun. First bell, all's well. Second bell, can I assume everything is not as well? Locked. Locked. It's time for me to leave. Probably not this way. Not this way. Pastry, please disregard all log flogging. Poor Pastry. How are you doing, Pastry? Have you had a good week? 'Cause you're it's actually been a hot minute since you've been able to actually jump into one of my streams, because you know you're normally stuck at work colouring in teddy bears, being a librarian girl. And everyone else really in chat, like all of you guys, have you had a good week? My week at the moment, and all of my subsequent weeks, seem to have been just far too brief. It seems like my year is moving like a flicker book. It's just kind of like, and the days are gone. Happy Friday to everyone, I'm sure. Exactly. Right, refined carpentry, made to order. One sturdy wooden chest built entirely of solid oak with a heavy iron banding. Additional leather straps and carry handles on the sides, large enough to fit a grown man. Disconcerting, or possibly BDSM. Well, I hope you'll find our work to your satisfaction. I'm sure I will, sir. I'm sure I will. You didn't put any contact details, so how am I meant to contact you if it's not great? I'll leave that on, that's fine. Hector. Be ready to go back. Okay. Does that mean we're going to go back to my opening room, like the room we had at the start? That's what it said. Be ready to go back. Huh. Can I put a bit of spool on this and wind it up? Or is it just here to be a fun spinny thing? I don't know if you can hear that chat. There's like police very close to my house. Ah, it's the mannequin that was getting ready to shoot someone. It's a bank job. I could hear the wee-woos. Oh, nice. Well, I hope everything's okay. It's not too many wee-woos that are coming to my house. Have they found me? Have I been... Oh, what's the thing? like I can't remember what it's called. You know when they used to send SWAT teams to streamers' houses because people were knobs. Oh, good. Hold up to run. Oh. Oh no. Oh, okay. So it's not because I have to run away from bad guys, I just have to run away from the lights, okay. $10 right, 80 left, 40 right. I'm assuming there's a safe somewhere in here. Oh, movie poster.
I know you did it.
Double shadows.
Truth is, it was her killing me. Slowly. All
the jig's up. They're coming for you. Maelstrom swatted me. I always forget that Pastry is an artist. You don't often think Seals drawing with their flippers. Exactly. I slapped the paper, says Pastry. Yeah, exactly. You are. It's art for Seals. Even though Hadrian is still very much not believing that you're actually a seal. Can I not use the key? It's not the key I need. 10A40. 108040. We'll remember that. Chat, that's your mission. I'm assuming that is for probably a safe in the bank. We tunneled into the bank. The black and white noir office reminds me of Chicken Police. Is that the one where everyone was animals? I think Arthur Lee played Chicken Police, is that right? It's forgivable as he is but a wee tot. For a minute I misread that, and it's forgivable as he wees a lot, which, you know, kind of true. Does feel like it when they have to ask you to take them to the toilet, etc. Yeah, he is a wee tot, and you know, I'm starting to maybe not believe as well. Pastry. It's like the whole Santa thing. Maybe you don't stop believing in seals. 108040. Okay, just in case you missed it. Right, left, right. 108040. Okay, so. I literally tried to spin it like 10 degrees one way, 40 degrees another way, and the whole thing just spun. So maybe this is the 1084. It's fucking there as well! Game! Come on, man! Right, 10. 80. 40. Ha 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 ha! Yeah, I wish they had let like one bit of paper in there. Maybe put it in this room, but not stuck on the fucking safe. So it's like, here it is. Indeed, Noir Adventure Tile. Every person in the city is an animal or insect, though bugs tend to be lumped in slums called the Hive. Yeah, no, I did see all three play that. It looked like a good game. Even though they kept getting like trying to have some fun time with people, which was interesting. A little hand-holdy there game. It was a bit hand-holdy, but you know what? I'll forgive it. There are those people out there. We know who they are. It's me, normally, because I'm terrible at games.
In the land we've seen,
Ooh,
behind shut eyes.
what a big old
on
conch.
bright shores caressed by tide, where there's no pain, no fear, no fury, no lies. There we shall stand tall, our hearts full of pride. If your dreams are bold and by no man bound, if your soul is strong, unlike any other, able to build walls.
It's a shame that conch has been smashed.
Then
I
yours
wasn't even
is
trying to
this
make
world,
a dirty pun there,
blended
but it sounded
together.
like it. Happy Pride, everyone. Thanks for the reminder, kid. Yeah, happy Pride, everybody. But yeah, hand holding is like nice. I don't necessarily need to be like Maelstrom and have the CBT kind of torture experience. I quite like to just go through a game and have a really good story and narrative. Not saying that some of the Maelstrom ones don't have that as well, but I'm just quite happy to just be like looked after. Someone gently rub my head while they give me like a really horrible horror game to go through. I liked Chimkin Police, yeah. There's a boat and the moon. How lovely. Oh, thank God we're back in brightly lit, not noir land. What's that on the floor? Just a squiggle. Okay, we can go in here, but I feel like I need to search in here as well. Another piece of the puzzle, baby. Right, okay. Slide. Yep. Let me shut the door. Right. Can't open that. Can't open that. Ooh. And that was better. Mr. Hardy is a quartermaster, and that is a very important thing to be, because quartermasters take care of getting the crew where it needs to be, and also make sure there's plenty of food and rum for everybody. Mr. Hardy is very loyal to the captain and always follows orders, because he knows that he, the captain, not Mr. Hardy, is a fearless leader. The captain sometimes gets cross with Mr. Hardy, but that's only because he cares greatly about the whole crew. The truth is, page 10 off. It's the truth, though. I watched Orthy play it first one as well. Didn't play it myself and I haven't done the sequel yet, indeed. When I saw your game tag, Riley Rob, I worried that you were playing Fear and Hunger 2. This is a lot more chill. A lot more chill than I was expecting. What's Fear and Hunger 2? And have I tagged that by accident? Rob playing that would be a fucking disaster. Oh no. What's Fear and Hunger 2? We found the slide place. Am I in the next? Deer? Running deer, yeah, woo! Woo! Diddle 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 diddle. Okay. Haha. Cunning. It's like the Red Dead 2 did. I haven't seen it Red Dead 2 did. I need to play Red Dead 2 as well at some point. It's a CBT game, I guess. I have a feeling it's not a Rob game, fair enough. Does the C in CBT stand for cannibalism? No, it doesn't. Watch yourself, Maelstrom. Can't open that. Your holes must be stinky. If the flies like it that much, wow, that's a sentence. Thank you for that. Has this room? I don't think the room changed. Oh, there's got to be something in here, like a key or something. Oh, it's the Shining bike. And all that kind of stuff. I really hope we don't have to go in that fly-based melee. Oh, there was another bit that I missed. That's why it seemed like it was unfinished. Because it was. Nice Shining style photo of a film being made, I guess. And a spooky ghost. Need to bust it, pastry. Bust it makes it feel good. Oh no. Killed by a falling soft furnishing. I think I could take a chair to the face. Just being gently dropped on me. Being hit on me, I could still probably take it, but I would do it. Cannibalistic bad times indeed. An FR title, a not for Rob Goot. What is the game though? You still never really explained.
This fellow is wise enough to play the
12th
fool.
night. Lynchy 13, firstly welcome in, and secondly, hello, and welcome with the 78.
That's right, everyone. It's the
subscription.
wielder of the banhammer, but that can mean only one thing: Rob's got the horn because Lynchy 13 is here.
Indeed, Lynchy 13 is here. Welcome in, Lynchy. I hope you're having a great time, and that made me jump. And thank you very much for the subscription. It's greatly appreciated. Never assumed. So thank you. And Maelstrom says, it's like a turbo-hard RPG with lots of instant death mechanics. And it's incredibly dark. As in, like, dark? Or as in, moving my emo hair out of the way, dark? Well, for a start, it's loosely JRPG style and a dark fantasy that you consistently are on the verge of starving to death, going insane, and always be dying. Like, I don't necessarily say that's the worst thing. I need to go walk the dog, but have a lovely time. Good luck with the creepiness. Thank you very much, Curious T-Bot. I wish we had a bit more going on, but thank you very much for stopping by. I greatly appreciate you. Enjoy walking the dog, and yeah, have a good one. As in, like, dark, not lighting of dark, like Berserk dark. Yeah, Berserk dark. Yeah, but I like Berserk. Wielding that unwieldy lump of metal. But yeah, it's yeah, like, I don't know. Yeah, I trust you guys when you say it's probably not for Rob.
We always come with a burden.
Yes, Satan? We come with a burden, and that is pirate ship shoes. Pastry, why have you been leaving your shoe collection around the house, like the ship? What's going on? Okay? And that skirt you got there, it's too revealing. You can't wear it. Even if you are a seal, you need to cover your flippers. You don't like JRPGs though. That's very true. Dead in the Water for you. Yeah, I don't really like JRPGs. There was a game I was playing the other day, I was thinking about the other day that I haven't thought about for a long while. Summoner on the PlayStation 2, I want to say. And I couldn't remember whether that was like JRPG or what that was on. I can't remember what that was. You don't collect shoes. You're profiling me as a woman. A woman. I want to die. You're a seal. Seals love shoes because they have flippers and they love to put things on their flippers, you know. And it's more because I haven't got, like, none of the other VOTs probably wear heels. Pastry. You might wear heels. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I've seen you wearing longer boots at the very least, which again none of us wear. So yeah, that's it, pastry. Sorry, that's why you're being put in that profile, you woman. A woman. Summoner was an action RPG, not like turn-based, more like Zelda. Oh, fair. I honestly couldn't remember.
Faces, voices from the past, wrapped in a heavy, old bag.
Faces wrapped in an old bag. Sorry, seal pastry. I apologize. You don't have to have the shoes. It's just you also said that the shoes in the uptech were yours. Maybe you're just trying to gaslight me. There's a lot of people watching that play. That looks jolly good. That's a bit out of sync. Does it look better on my capture? It just doesn't animate very smoothly. How do I get... Oh, I need to go up here. And then down here. That's not a game. That's a movie with insanely good CGI when it came out. Oh, has anyone's... the Godzilla -1. The CGI on that was crazy.
Is to get rid of it.
Oh. First thing to do is get rid of it. And that's looks like
a little spark is all it takes to set the human soul on fire.
Okay, Satan. Good to know. Thanks for the knowledge, red hot tips. Literally, because he was burning someone.
An act of creation always begins with an act of destruction.
Flesh chandeliers should make a comeback. When did flesh chandeliers like have their heyday? Meat chandelier. Hi Flower, do you want to hang out with me on the ceiling with me? Yeah. Nice. My dear? It's like a fire burning inside your dummy. Is that chlamydia? Is that how you spell chlamydia? Shambled. Fucking can't read. The goddamn meat chandelier. I don't know. I've missed a meme. Yeah, yes. Okay. Oh, good. I'm just a fucking idiot, I guess. Shamble, my dear. That's the one. Let's just put that with Scare Moustache and all the other ones. You don't want to get Shamble, my dear. That shit follows you.
One life ends. The right one. Action.
The right one. Right, just because he's a man doesn't mean he needs to get shot. He said the right one. This is the right one.
The simple task and the execution.
Following the direction through the first key scene.
Pure. That'll do. For now.
Ah. What would have happened if I had chosen the other one? Flesh. Like, I like a lot of the lighting bits, but it does feel like this game, they were like, we've got a new lighting engine. Look. Everywhere I'll have fucking flickering piss-off lights and fucking lights coming through walls and shit like that. But there's no shadows in them, so it feels very dead. It just feels like they're just fucking around with lamps. It's every single fucking room as well. Like, I prefer it not to be... Look at this shit! It's fucking epilepsy corridor. I only know the spelling because I made a joke in Final Fantasy VII stream about chlamydia. Don't read too much into my sexual history about it. It's alright with the heart. I don't judge. We don't kink shame in this stream. The evil voice narrator reminds me of Tony Todd. What voice? Who's Tony Todd? Rob on the creation of the universe. Just fucking around with lamps. It literally is Tony Todd. Candyman, Final Destination. I don't really like horror movies. I love horror games. But cool. I do know a fact about Candyman. I think, isn't that the one with the bees? Didn't he get paid like 10 grand every time he got stung? And like one of the scenes he got like fucking stung to shit. Oh god, I drew you a picture on Discord. What have you drawn me, Pastry? Chat, hang on, there we go. Look, it's Pastry wearing her shoes. Thanks, Pastry, for drawing that. I appreciate that. You love heels. Ow, woman. Shamal, my dear, fetch a good cup of tea. Exactly. Damn, awesome. Please. Exactly. It's good shit. Good work, Pastry. Right, let's go down epilepsy corridor. Fucking about with lamps. Maybe they could have just some even fucking not flashing areas. Whoa, okay. Please, stop fucking about with lamps. Where I go now? Need door? Okay. Oh, good. Another fucking... Honestly, I'm having a look down just because I don't like this. The problem is there's so much flashing shit that whenever the people jump out at me, I'm just too... Like, I'm trying to focus and it's just very bright. That's not fun to look at. Bad devs, no biscuit. Exactly, it's really fucking horrible to look at. Jesus Christ, just stop fucking flashing at me. It's not a thing I've said often, but I'm saying it now. But my lighting engine, ooh woo. Exactly. Hello, sir? Okay, a reasonably lit room. Still kind of flickering, which is kind of annoying. God, fuck my life. Pastry wear heels like a normal woman does. Exactly. Hello, sir. Do you need help? Get more fucking flashing shit. Now we're in the brightest fucking room in the world. That was a lazy jump scare. I'm trying to be even with this game, but I must say the other one was much less cleaner and crisper for me so far. Welcome to the Apple Store. Please take a number. Exactly, yeah, it was the fucking Apple Store. Yeah, like. So, Pastry, are you saying that you
You shouldn't play with strangers. She wouldn't like that.
Yeah.
She doesn't
Maybe
like
she could
it
just
when
put
you
a
play
fucking
with
standard
anyone
lamp
but
on
her.
as well. It's what happens to Disney adults when they consume too much Disney. Exactly. Jump scare, BPM barely moves, go downstairs, big spike. Yeah, probably. It's interesting, as that's generally the reverse of most people's opinion on these games. Honestly, the first one I liked. The jump scares were more subtle. It was a bit more interesting. It kind of pulled me in more. Certainly, the fucking lighting and the actual general decor was much more even, and I much preferred it. Whereas this kind of flicks between black and white. There's flashing lights all over the fucking place. The story is kind of like being spoon-fed to you rather than it being kind of like a bit more open and a bit more interesting like the last one. And yeah, I think because of a lot of the design as well, I'm not being dragged into it as kind of like a thing that's worrying me at all. I'm just kind of like, I guess we're just traveling through this really fucking like weirdly lit disco. Only one of us knows and must be done. Only one of us knows what is at stake. The other doesn't need to know, doesn't need to understand, only to listen and to act. I assume that's me. Jolly good. 'Cause I was really willing this to be like fucking absolutely knock it out of the park. Great. Because this is my big return to big horror games. Hey, but what about Ooga Booga? Yeah, exactly. My memory of the last one, the story was trip fed to you at a excruciatingly low pace. You know what? I didn't mind that because you were told that you were a person detecting about this artist that had gone fucking mental. It was kind of clear what was going on and why you were there, and the rooms just kind of started to distort fairly slowly after you found out a bit more information, and there was that kind of stuff. But yeah, it was just.
Lily, I think there's something in the dark.
Shh, someone's coming.
I don't think there's much dark. It's gonna be fucking really bright all the time.
Anyone there? Bloody hell. Sod it. The chief wants it checked so bad he can bloody well do it himself.
I assume that's that guy that was looking around earlier. Yeah, but because it was a slow pace, and then the building started to distort in more of a slow pace as well. You felt more like you were starting to lose it. Whereas this game, you kind of the 10th door I went through, everything started to loop. I will say Devotion is the best one I've played. It's on the list, but it's also hard to get a hold of because they banned it on Steam. Ugh. Fair enough. I will say though, Flower, you did recommend, you were like, oh, this is going to be fucking great, and I will say I'm not having my socks knocked off. I'm still going to give it its fair shout, but where's that switch? Can I pull that and it's going to be not fucking film noir disco? right? I don't actually know this game's story at all, but I think you seriously might have clocked it in. Clocked it in the first 5 minutes. Actor is good at acting. He's crazy uwu. Yeah, pretty much. It doesn't feel like there's a lot more behind that. I like it. Flower, I'm not saying you don't like it. Absolutely, like, different strokes for different folks, for sure. I'm glad that you like it. I'm just saying, for me, it's not hitting those, like, particular buttons. It's not banned because of anything actually bad. China had it banned for political reasons. Oh, what political reasons? It's different than just the usual strokes Bluebird tend to pull from. The real horror was China all along. Absolutely. Whoa! Hey, how you doing, my dear friend? I'm gonna always say that now. What if I told you that game was the bedsheet ghost is getting full? That game with the bedsheet ghost is getting a full version soon. The one I played on what's the name of the pastry said was going to be really good, and it turned out to be fucking awful. The first one of this scared the shit out of me. Same Rodo. We're talking about how I fucking loved the first one, and this one is already kind of pissing me off. Not to be a distractor, but I think even the first one of the story was easy to clock straight away. Yeah, but it gave you a narrative of why you should be doing stuff, I guess, Maelstrom. It gave you kind of like a pointer of like, this is why you should be searching the house, rather than just, you're an actor crazy uwu. You're on a boat. Motherfucker, you're on a boat, motherfucker. But yeah, Teehee, I love that you do. Good bro. I'm very glad. And then I will keep it up. Yep. Oh my god. What pastry? It was because they disrespected Jinping, saying he looked like Winnie the Pooh. Really? Oh really? This death screen soundscape is pretty intense. It is just really just gnarly. And same as that, the whole, when I walked up to that thing, it was like, there's gonna be wobble and flashing lights and all this kind of. I would prefer them to have just like a convincing monster with the lighting staying even and just it come at you, you know, like you're a crazy painter uwu. I'll be honest, I don't much care for either of these games. Yeah, like, but the other one, I don't think it was, you were like a crazy painter, like you were in a crazy painter's house trying to find out what was going on. Anyway, yeah, this guy's. Oh no, I'm being chased by mannequin shitlights. Oh fuck, he just opened the door through me. Fucking shut up, game. Just so much crunch noise. Oh yeah, banned Winnie the Pooh outright, yeah. So Winnie the Pooh is a sign of rebellion in China, no joke. Really? That's pretty good. Unmooring, they killed Othello. This is highbrow Shakespeare joke, yeah. Right. Oh no, I will run away from the mannequin man. The mannequin man? The mannequin man. He lives on Muffin Lane, or whatever the fuck. Right, there we go. Right.
Close the door.
I say from the Muffin Man now. Rob's week for shitting on people's game recommendations. Look, Raxton, I chose this myself. I So yeah, this is my fault, and I love the first one, and I wanted this to be as good for me, and it just doesn't seem to be.
I'm scared.
You should be scared. You know what happens if they find us. They'll send us back.
Can you just not wobble me? Fucking noisy. Layers of Fear 2, the wobbling light shit. Yeah, exactly. It's always a mannequin, never a womankin. Exactly, right? Womankin wear long boots. Exactly, that's how it works, Pastry, because you're a woman. Gun mooring. Oh, he's going through that door. Where's the other door? There it is. We can leave. I'll just leave the door open, I guess, because it doesn't give a fuck. Even the kind of like the traveling around in this kind of thing just feels like I'm moving down a procedurally generated hallway. Like it doesn't. There's no kind of like love to it. It's just like we've made a load of corridors. They're all the same. Move down them. Look at the lights. How many fucking spotlights do we need?
The door behind you.
I'm not gonna lie, chat. This is. I'm doing my best to try and stay even, but as more things happen that are fucking me off, I'm like, oh no, I'm getting real grumpy.
The hunt.
All right. Is that the chest that they found that we made? Oh man, the noise would make me so annoyed so quickly. Yeah, right. Even the noises, the lights, it's just. Listen, we just want our game mannequins back. Those silly horror games keep. We just want our mannequins back. Those silly horror games keep taking them. Exactly. This is how I feel about the first one and this one. Yeah, fair enough, Maelstrom. Fair enough. This chase sequence really makes me think of Silent Hill: The Short Message. Was that a shit Silent Hill game? I'm getting really gay. I'm gonna try, Chad, to just kind of. In a good way, right? Pivot to Amnesia, the Bunkie. You know what? Like, I'm gonna get that. It's 10 to 10. I'm gonna give it until like 1:30, and if it's still not great, we'll see. I may well do that for the next Friday. I'll go and do the Bunkie because the Bunkie looked good. Because it will fight on. Because I will fight on the short message bridge any day. Is there any good way to think of short message? Exactly, because it's good. Fair enough. Oh, fighting chat dance, my puppets. Flower, I love you like a brother, but you're going to have to defend the bridge. Yeah, Rob can play Bunkie and I'll watch. That counts as me playing it as well, right? No, it doesn't, Maelstrom. You have to play it too. You're not getting out of that one, Maelstrom. You know, you get to play it, Maelstrom. I think Maelstrom should play like Northern Hymn and some other games as well. I think he's starting to run out of the fun horror games. He needs to go on to some of the really horrible ones. Alien Isolation.
Shut the fuck up, you cunt!
I appreciate that, Maelstrom. Thank you. And you're allowed to. You know what, people? You can throw out some sound effects because this game's not scaring me at all. You know what? Actually, hold the phone. The fucking lighting is even. It looks good graphically. It looks like I'm in a detailed area. Oh, it's because I'm back at the start of the game. Character. How much of the game is like people who have played this game? Have I got a lot of game to go, or can I just, like, it looks like I've got a lot of slides to find, but it doesn't mean I'm here. So have I got like just the CAE to find like floor every? Yes, I've got lots of the game to go. Okay. Is there a bed? Can I sleep? No. Great. Where's my recording room? Okay. I'll go upstairs and find some other shit. Here's my poster collection. Good. Wow, ferocious. Here's the phone. You hold it. Exactly, yes. You've barely started, dude. Main story, 5 hours. It's been 84 years since Rob was allowed to play something he enjoys. Now, Ro, this is actually one of the things that, like, I love Frostpunk. That's a great game. And you know what? Like, It Takes Two. That's fine. That's fine. I enjoyed it, and it's nice to have a game with M, regardless. And I chose this, as Maelstrom said, I chose this myself because I enjoyed the first one. I really thought the first one was like a decent game. It felt better, and then it's just kind of pooed. Yeah, main story 5 hours. So when you say loads, like, am I like? Because we've been going at it for nearly 2 hours. Are we like a third of the way through? I'm not going to go into it, but the amount of hate I see for short message trying something new for a 2-hour tech demo for Konami is nuts. They tried something different, tackling modern day horror like social media with some pretty decent crafted case sequences. Monster design is perfect. Is it perfect? No, but is it absolute train wreck? Everyone says it is. No. I don't know Flower. I've never played it, so I have no idea. That's like saying he picked out his own stick to be beaten with. I mean, that's how it works in a dungeon, okay? It's just you like, that's fine. I'd probably professionally go for a whip rather than a taser, but you know, it takes more skill. You know, and the person who's going to deal it with you is going to be like, it's going to be working with a bit more talent. Happens sometimes, exactly. You're about a quarter of the way through. Can't do 4 more. I can't do 3 more of these. Hold on, Flowers. Hold on, I'm reading Flowers Manifesto. I read it to you. Just for chat's enjoyment, I'm eating chocolate depicting scenes from the Kama Sutra. Hang on. Just for chat's enjoyment, I'm eating chocolates depicting scenes from the Kama Sutra. They're fuck chocolates. Fucklets, if you will. Can you send me a picture of some of the chocolates so I can understand this a bit better? And that's great. Like, so is it just like you're eating a fucklet and then you're like having a good old sesh? Like, are you just really steady on the keyboard? Or are you just like, can I get into that position? There we go. And then you just kind of like sat there. I'm intrigued. Please give me something to be interested about. I had to enter ping mode there. I'm sorry. Hey, Flower, it's all good. Everyone's allowed to defend things they like that the other people don't. Like me, like when people mention Thor Dark World in comparison to fucking Thor. Sure, kind of half eaten though. Oh, they're like full-on murals, mate. Oh, interesting. It's okay, Flower. I'm mostly joking about a short message. I like the change of pace. I watched a lot of speedruns of it because it became meme fuel very quickly. I mean, it happens sometimes. You have like games where people talk about them being a bit shitty and then like they're not, but like there's been a lot of memes about them. Like, I love Cyberpunk 2077 and the amount of shit when that first came out with raining dildos and this shrimp fresh, it was amazing. So yeah, I understand. What a coincidence. I'm eating chocolates depicting scenes from Black Books. Currently working on this way through this one of Dylan Moran downing a bottle of whiskey. Maelstrom, that is niche and I fucking love that for you. They got little chocolate winkles and everything. Ads. Are you just enjoying eating a chocolate winkle? Because I don't blame you, mate. Just chow down on that thing. Just bleh. I see what you're doing, but I wanted to spew either way. Fair enough. I know my battles, which is why I defend this game. Indeed. One thing I did not enjoy about Short Message was the idea that you get sent to Silent Hill by not taking your meds. That felt icky. Yeah. Do they really make chocolate of British TV shows? Fucking hell, pastry. No, they don't. I'm not going to be eating my mural of fucking like bullseye with like I'm eating Jim Bowen's head. It's not going to be a thing. Right, let's watch this fucking video. Let's find out if we go into fucking disco land again.
How far can he go? How deep can he descend? The thing he seeks is still there, buried, hidden away, locked in a vault.
How far can I go? How much further can I get through this game? I try to understand why the game's liked. I fail to understand.
The hungry animal does not think.
I'm hungry for horror. Give it to me.
It needs. It acts. Where reason dare not go, instinct prevails.
My reasoning is telling me to turn off the game, and my instinct is to leave.
And brave the storm of teeth and claws. Only then can he find the key and claim his prize.
How low can he go? How low can he go? Indeed. Deer, exactly. There are deer, and there have been ants. So Roe has appeared in this game many times. Apple. I thought that said silliness of the mind. Very different vibe. Exactly. The voice inside whispers. Voice inside. Win the heart. Nice. The voice inside whispers. Uninstall. Absolutely. Remind me not to ever mildly disappoint Rob. It's right, I'll uninstall you, Maelstrom. You know what? It's not necessarily mildly disappointed me. It's just let me down. It's just flat let me down. Like, I was like, oh, that's a bit not as good as I was hoping. Oh, that's not, like, I'm not really being pulled in like the last game. And every time it's sunk a little bit lower, I'm like, oh, it's just a bit shit. Right, I'm trying to. Where have you sent it to me, Ro? Is it on the disco? Yeah, it's just like the wonkiness. Oh yeah, you have. Wow. Can I show these on stream? Is the question I'm probably asking really myself rather than anything else, but I'm asking you. Sure, well, yeah, right, here you go. Right, chat, very quick flick message of porno chocolate. Yeah! Yeah! Look at the chocolate paps! Yeah! Choco 4-way! That guy's got neck strength. That gave me more joy than this game has so far. Hang on, what was that? Right. Or he will grind me into the dust over a course of 2 hours. Maelstrom, I'm not wanting to. It's ground me down after the 2 hours. I was like trying to be interested about it, trying to actually like give me anything to talk about, but all basically it made me talk about was better horror games, or the previous one that made me happier. Like it's just kind of drip fed me this like disappointing pirate rundown and flashed shitty lights at me. Again, I'm not trying to sling shit at people who enjoy this game. If you enjoy it, fantastic. I'm very happy for you. But yeah, like it's not my deal. I sort of understand though a game that is passively disappointing you that could be more aggravating than an outright bad game. Yeah, like I kind of feel this is a bit bad, like for me anyway. And I think as well it's because the other one I really enjoyed. I remember enjoying it, and this was meant to be like, oh yeah, I'm back doing horror, baby. I'm gonna do some good horror games, and it's just I've not even been engaged, let alone worried. As I said, a lot of the jump scares I found to be mistimed or just not very good. The setup's just been like a bit slapdash and a bit lazy in my opinion. I think it's because I've ground through so many big, really fucking good horror games like Outlast 1, Alien Isolation, Northern Hymn, Silver Chains, and all those games done all of this stuff so much better with better kind of like a reason for being and all that kind of stuff. And it's kind of like if you I'm trying to think of a good example here. I think of an off-brand equivalent when you eat something and you just get a bit disappointed. But off-brand food is actually pretty good. Like off-brand penguins from Aldi. I always love it. It's a seal. I need to take a photo for pastry at some point. But yeah, you can, instead of picking up a penguin, you can just suck on a seal. So yeah, that's always good. Rob, did you know new Plague Tale game is coming out? I did. I need to get playing through the second one. The second one was good, but again, I didn't want to jump onto Plague Tale 2. Coming back to this because I want to get like a deep horror. I want to get like something that makes me poo a little. Whereas this is just made me a bit frustrated. And Plague Tale, it's more of a horror themed puzzle game. And yeah, sorry. Can I what? Sorry. Maybe censor it? No, I'm not going to. Can I show the pictures? I did. That ship sailed. There's been wangs and boobs on screen. It's all good. And you're eating these pieces of art. Honestly, great call. Even though I imagine they're getting a bit sticky in this heat. Like you've got to smash that. Ass has never tasted so good. Nice. This channel isn't available. Oh no, I'm gone already. And you want to eat that. You're so welcome. No, thank you, Ro. Thank you. I appreciate it. You've given me some good content. Go eat fast chocolate. Why do these exist? Why not? I specialize in sending people questionable pics during streams. Rock and roll, Ro. Whenever you need to, just fire them at me. High quality chocolate pornography was not on my list for today. Thank you, Ro. Exactly. Thank you, Ro. I appreciate there being something in there. I've just seen the fucking clip. I need to read the title in a second. I'm just getting through the chat. Mel has to deal with me shitting on a character for 2 hours earlier today. This is just more of that for him. Yeah, exactly. What character were you shitting on for 2 hours earlier? Yeah, Ro, thank you for the clip of chocolate babs. Nice. Shame they never made an Outlast 2. At least we got Outlast Trials. Exactly, Pastry. It's a shame that Outlast 2 didn't exist. Outlast 2 doesn't exist, chat. We played it. We don't want to talk about it anymore. We had to have a support group after the game finished, so let's just not. Don't think about the event. I aim to provide. Thank you. Don't say that. Don't say what? Don't say suck on a seal. I'm sorry. Look, you pick up a penguin, and then there's like seal bars. So like, what? Do you suck on a seal? Do you steal a seal? I don't know. Either one has connotations that Pastry would find nerve-wracking. you won't get that with Devotion, to be honest. It's more about spooky puzzles and actually trying to scare you. I want to get my shit pushed in by a game. I want to be like, oh my god, I can't breathe because I'm so nervous. I want to be chased by Mr. Gangles in Soma. I want to have like some good shit. I fridged them a bit of temperature play, isn't it? Oh mate, bro, you're just teasing them. You're just teasing them. I can try and make a list of games that scared me, even though I've played a lot of scary games. Yeah, by all means, Pastry. Like, chat, if you guys want to just DM me, like, horror games that you think I would like, I'm more for that. I love that. I want to find more games because I've ground through loads of, like, quite big ones, and I just can't find any more. One thing I will say, there's a lot of games out there that are like horror games, and I'm just like, nah, it's not. Like, there was one about a shitty Thomas the Tank Engine fucking thing flying around, and I was like, nah, that looks wickedly wank. But yeah, like, I'm interested to find some stuff. Take a couple of laps here and go to bed, mate. True horror, make you poo a little. thanks, mate. It's not really. I want to have like. It's not like I'm in need of a bowel movement. I just want to have like some horror get me. You know. You did Lost in Vivo, right? What's Lost in Vivo? Is that burger one? I don't know. Snort a penguin, harass a sea cucumber. Exactly. I bet you already done Mortuary Assistant. I have. I've done 2 lots of Mortuary Assistant. Choo Choo Charlie, that's the one that I thought looked wickedy wank. Rob, what's your favourite SCP? Oh, fucking hell. Or SCP. I had so many people in from the community there. Like, so I played SCP chat, and everyone fucking came in and was like, what's your favourite SCP? And I'm like, I've never played the game before. I don't know what the fuck the game's about. And they're like, but what's your favourite one? Mine's the toaster that sucks penises. And I'm like, I don't know. What the fuck are you talking about? Just fuck off. So yeah, that was an interesting game, but yeah, it went too deep for me. But even that, I found kind of like there was some scarier chase sequences. There was some bits that were kind of jumpy, and like that, I'm down with that. Yeah. He said he wants his shit pushed in by a game. Exactly. Exactly. You should try Liminal Games. It's the one with the dog in the sewers. I think Pastry played that. I think Pastry played the dog in the sewers game. When he said he wanted to poo a little first, now it's back in. I guess take the laxative and then eat like 10 dozen eggs. Look, the poo is not the important factor in this chat. Like, it's not like, I'm not like, you know what, I need to have reactive bowels to play a horror game. This is not where we're at. I need to just have a horror game that's good for me, how I track them. That's the one. Let's let it fight out in the bowels. This chat has taken a turn. Turn more horrifying this game. Not hard. If you've not played Lost in Vivo, you should. You want poops and horror? There it is. Orth V did it for New Year's Eve. Then I picked it up after that. It was a good game. Okay. Well, maybe I'll do that. Right, come on, chat. I've caught up with chat. Let's carry on waddling around this place. No locked door. No locked door. There we go. Right. Okay. Let's fucking. No. Alright.
Yeah.
Right.
Could we take this again? There's something wrong with the picture.
The scariest game is the one Emmy played on stream today. Cloudy with a chance of kittens because it's so fucking addictive. Maybe I should play Cloudy with a chance of kittens. My heart rate's gone down to 65. I'm just really chill right now. that genuinely would be scary for Rob, I feel. Yeah, I'm not... It's very an unpopular opinion, but I'm not a huge fan of cats. And I've had a cat. I love that cat, but like, just generally, I'm not a master fan of cats. That's all. Stop fucking shaking me and just turning everything fucking flashy and wank. Fucking just throw myself down a lift shaft. There we go. Good. Maelstrom, Cowley Pacer. I don't know why you're posting pictures of me in chat. Those of you who haven't seen that emote, syncs in with one of my other emotes, and they say it just looks exactly like me. Also, I managed to fix my OBS so I can actually see these emotes, which is good stuff. Put the fucking like colour back on. Oh fuck me! I'm not a fan of these bits either. Can I just click it and have it fucking turn on? Turn the fucking switch on, you cunt! Fuck you, game. Honestly. Oh, you winger. Okay, is that not working for a reason? Maybe I have to pull that out and then switch it on. Oh, for fuck's sake. Is there another plug I can plug that into? Oh, there's one over there. Let's plug that one in. Fucking turn on, you cunt! Fucking motherfucking cunts. This cat's cat wife went through 52 hours of cat labour. Yeah, that's very true. Very true. 66 hours of cat labour, actually. That's how long Wendy was in with Hadrian, bless her. Yeah, that was a time. Oh, I could be eating Kama Sutra chocolates. I could be eating a knob right now. Stuff happened in the boat. There are mannequins on the boat. Oh, good, I'm getting wobbled. Good, fucking everywhere's flashing fucking lights. I'm not surprised to put a fucking epilepsy woman on this. Like, honestly, what the fuck? Quote ad, I could be eating a knob right now! It's not that it's a bad game, Master. I should literally be playing anything else ever. would I say that Layers of Fear 2 is Alan Waking me? I think it might be. I lasted longer in Alan Wake than I'm going to last in this game. At least there was some gameplay in Alan Wake. Not very good gameplay, but... Great. Is there anything to fucking touch over here? The door is locked, that's it. I have a feeling there's something by that fucking flashing light. Oh, there's a fucking walkway up there. I just couldn't see it because I was busy looking at all the fucking flashing lights. I was looking at the ground. Quote 42. It's not that I'd say it's say this game was terrible, but I'd literally play anything else. Literally. Alan Wake. Yeah, that's might be time to bring out the conversation. Evil Within. Again, I completed Evil Within. You know what game? I kind of agree with you. It is not to be. Act 2, The Hunt for gameplay. Honestly, Flower, I would kind of say that I prefer... Because I got through Evil Within, and it had something going on with it, and I think I probably put... Like, I put this probably in the bracket of Prey. I really didn't get on well with Prey as a game. Why is the food disintegrating? Oh no, we're in space. Maybe I'm misremembering it. Maybe, like, if I played Layers of Fear now, I would think it was shit. But because I really feel this is not for me. What? This is kind of like on in terms of jump scare level, it's kind of like fucking what's that? Not Freddy Got Fingered, the other thing, Five Nights at Freddy's. Oh, okay. Yeah, Rose like, oh yeah, Five Nights at Freddy's. Oh, I didn't go with that either. So, like, in fairness, Five Nights at Freddy's 1 for the first 20. Oh, bastard. Right, Pastry's been waiting for me to hit pause screen so she can use Ovi so I can speak like I'm from the same land as Sean Bean. Right, so Five Nights at Freddy's, I thought the first 20 minutes was entertaining, and then after that it was just piss boring because it was the same thing over and over again. Different strokes for different folks, isn't it? Exactly. Death by Steam or lack of Steam refunds. Exactly. Oh bastard! I've just played more than 2 hours of this game. I could have refunded it. But it's actually fun. Evil Within 2 is a great game. Not terribly scary, but it's actually fun. Nice. It's like the best survival horror game ever. But yeah, it's not scary. Fair enough. I don't like Prey 2. Nice, Flower. Thank you. Different strokes for different folks. Exactly, bro. Exactly. I'm not poo-pooing. I say as a certified Evil Within 1 hater. Yeah, nice. I remember me and you, Pastry, having that talk where we're like, fucking hell, this game's still not finished. What the fuck's going on? It's so long. Five Nights at Freddy's just got a new one. Don't know if you're into it. Observation Duty. I saw someone playing it, I think, and I'm all right. I'm okay. Bread jump scare, exactly. It's like the Pop-Tart jump scare from Silent Hill 2 movie. I can't even remember that. I just remember kind of like going to see Silent Hill and being confused why like Sean Bean was just making paper aeroplanes in another dimension. 5 kips at Fred's lads. Exactly, for sure. Observation is good that from the Untold Story devs, they make good horror. Okay. Well, as I say, like just chuck any horror recommendations at me, chat. You know, I'm on the disco. You can throw them on the disco if you don't know where the disco is.
The Discord existord.
Yeah, just love it
That'll
at
do
me.
for now. It's time to eat.
All right, grab yourself a floating disintegrating apple. Oh, there's Mr. fucking visual flair issues. Mr. Wobbles a lot. Mr. Lighting issue. Fuck off, you cunt. He looks shit as well. It looks like he's just like... He looks like he's an error in the... He looks like the graphics are fucked up. Could have refunded it. Thanks, Ro. Thank you. Like, I'd recommend a Five Nights at Freddy game. I can't stand those games. Observation Duty isn't a Five Nights at Freddy's game. Okay, fair enough. It's a Spot the Anomaly game. Okay. What's this fucking glitch doing? Just piss off, you fucking knob cheese. It's like my graphics card's having a glitch. Yet another fucking blinking light. Great. What an absolute fucking treat. Would you be a deer and kill me? Observation Duty seems like it'd be fun with a friend. Yeah, the Game Grumps are fun to watch play it. Nice. It's not multiplayer, but it's just two dinguses trying to find shit and get mad at each other. Fair enough. Those games seem alright, but kind of rough for streaming and paying attention to it while chatting. Yeah, fair enough. It's honestly hard to find games that are genuinely upsetting in this medium. Soma for me was the most distressing for me, but you've already played it. Yeah, Soma I wouldn't even put in my most distressing category, but I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. It was good. There was a story. I enjoyed finding out the story and the narrative as we went through it. There was some good chase sequences. The actual maps were not flashing wank lights. And yeah, it was just a nice game. I wonder if Rob would enjoy mouth washing. I do every night. That's one of the games in the recommended list. Okay, you'd also finish mouthwashing in like 2 streams. That's good. Talking of finishing games in streams, chat. Right, we're gonna turn that off. And yeah, it's Layers of Gone. I've done with it. I'm gonna uninstall it now, and that's gone. But because we want to have some horror, I actually found it genuinely even like jumpier, and it's just a fucking dumb mess around game. Let's have like 10 or 15 minutes just so we can get us through, so I feel like I've actually given you something of The Cabin Factory, because it's still a jumpy horror-ish game. Here I am, reporting for duty. Way. Layers of tissue paper, exactly. So this is a spot the anomaly game. Yeah, it is a spot in the anomaly game. I'm fine with that. That's okay. But it has still good, better horror. Yeah, it has better jump scares. It has cleaner graphics. It is just like nicer. There's no story to it, which is meh. But I'm fine with that. Right, so for those of you who haven't seen this, we get cabins brought through and we have to assess whether they are haunted or not. Like Ro and people like that. Have you seen this before? Hello? Hello? Come in? Okay, that was weird. Sounded like someone was knocking. This is essentially observation duty, yes. Did someone say observation duty? You cunts. There are quite a lot of games of this style these days. Yeah, there was a boom of these over the last few years. This is a ghost. Now, horror games fuck me up, so we rarely watch and play them. Oh, fair enough. Well, like I will be brave for you, Ro. And yeah, so we go in here. As you can see, there are lights. It is dim, but the lights are fairly even. Good sign. Phone's already ringing. Working phone connection in the cabin. Always good. Teddy bear there. Yeah, teddy bear is confirmed. I think there's a man eating soup, or there should be. The man's not eating soup. Where's the phone? Is the phone upstairs? Okay.
911, what's your emergency? I see, sweetie, but I'm sure they love you. Being a parent can be really hard. Is there anything I can help you with? Are they there now?
See, instantly this is more sucked me in rather than... Okay. Whoop! Okay. Okay. Okay, yeah, we're gonna leave, yeah. I'd say this cabin. Danger. My dumb ass looked right and left and never heard that sound effect before. Yeah, honestly, pastry, that knock it fucks me up. I more or less forced myself to play them in October only. Ring-a-ding-ding, baby, exactly. I feel the more horror you play, the more desensitized it scares you and gets. At least for me anyway. I absolutely, Flower. Like, I don't get like as like jumpy as I once did. Not that I got overly jumpy anyway. I get jumpy when I'm being chased in a game. But yeah, like the more you go through, fair enough. But I like subtlety. I like subtlety, or I like it to be kind of like just well put together. And yeah, just like Lost in Vivo, spooky, but it was more like a haunted house. It didn't deeply upset me like horror has in the past, which isn't what I crave. See, I want the horror to upset me, but not like to upset me. I want it to be just kind of like just as I say, seat in my pants stuff. See, I don't get desensitized by being scared. Maelstrom does stay scared of me a lot. He shouldn't. Yeah, Lost in Vivo definitely has some really good moments. I was befuddled and bamboozled multitudes of times. Nice. I get desensitized to a individual game the more I play it, as I learn the rules of the game, etc. Yeah, I think when I did Mortuary Assistant, like the first time I played that, and the more you get used to certain patterns, the less you'll run into a bigger panic, you know? But the act of being scared in a game feels fresh every fucking time. Nice, Maelstrom, I love that for you. Right, let's get in the cabin. Let's have a good old rummage. How's the cabin? So this cabin, nice and windy, got some snow. Oh, got the picture of the lady up on the wall. She's not actually walking around this time, which is great. Teddy bear's there. Chair. Radio, fire. And the man eating the fucking... his croissant and apple. The saddest continental breakfast I've ever seen. And like croissant also kind of looks like a squatted out white shit. You know... Child under the stairs telling me to shush. That's fine, I guess. Frog, TV. Yeah, that's all fine. And I believe this door should be locked. Okay. Door is locked. Okay. This cabin, I'm going to certify it fine. Nice. Certified clear. Okay, right. Picture of the lady, teddy bear, happy days. Man eating his porridge. Oh god, this game. Yeah, Lynchy. Yeah, we're back on here because the other one was shit. Frog, that's fine. Was the kid under the stairs? There's no kid under the stairs. But do we have to have a kid under the stairs? Did the man's hands move? Or is he... it was, yes. Layers of wank. Yeah, it was fucking... shit. In my opinion, before I start throwing shade... I think that one's fine as well. Seemed all pretty chill. Nice. Look at us go. Look at us go, chat. We're being such a good cabin checker. This one seems fine. Picture of the lady. She's not travelled. Teddy bear. Man eating his sad poo croissant. Child on the stairs. Can't see one. Sinister red light. No frog. The man's gone. The house is on fire. The lady's on fire. Everything's on fire. Sorry, everybody. I'm just gonna... Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, the kids burned down and killed their parents. Hi, guys. Nice frog. You've killed your parents. I just need to get back to my terminal. This is definitely a haunted as shit fucking cabin. Nope. Let me through the door. Yep. Cursed as fuck. Yeah, campfire, roasted marshmallows, exactly. Toasty. Hey, Ariel Armour, how you doing? Rats. Toasty. Yeah, indeed, Alexander Karlov. Hey, how you doing? How you doing, everybody? Right. How many cabins we got to check? I think we've only got to get, 2 more? And then we completed the game. So, and then at least I've given you something. Those little snippets of those cabins being a bit fucky honestly gave me more interest than the entirety of Layers of Fear 2 that we played so far. I didn't even like the voice actors. Sorry, voice actors. Or that's wrong. The voice actors probably not their fault. It's the use of the voice actors, I think. Fun police. How fucking dare you? But also fair enough. Like, you know, I'm allowed to be grumpy, Ariel Armour. Especially when the game's wank. That one seemed. Fuck. Fun police or fun police. Exactly. I'm fun police. Who wants to get arrested? Okay. Man's eating his porridge. Seems fine. No kid under the stairs. Doll, frog, TV. All seems fine. Can't go in there. Seems fine. Okay, so... What's wrong with that one? I think it's given me the same one like a couple of times where it's just been like, yeah, there's something spooky in here. I'm like, what? We don't know. Maybe I'm not spending enough time looking around. Painting's fine. Radio's not on. Man eating croissant. Okay. I'm sorry, sir. I did not mean to kick your croissant on the floor. Oh, I don't like how he turns his head. Okay. I'm just going to check upstairs just to see if there's anything. Sir, please just stop staring at me, sir. Okay. Yep. I'm leaving. Cursed. You were allowed, and I was making my cuz police because she won't let us eat the kids. Eat these kids. Why can't we eat the kid? Oh, no. Yeah, you shouldn't eat the kids, actually. Sorry. Sorry, Rob. ACAB. Go to jail. ACAB? What? What? I think you ran into this problem in the Super Show. You need to stick around a bit longer and check all the corners. Fair enough. Straight to jail. Sometimes things seem to happen in a bit of a timer. Okay, well, we'll make sure we hang around a little bit, or at the very least, okay. Well, would this cabin be okay? Is this cabin okay? Everything's on the ceiling. There's the thing. Is the man on the ceiling? Yep, he is. He's not looking at me this time. The door's even upside down. The doll's upside down. Nothing's really moved. YMCACAB. What? Please. Give me a rundown of these acronyms. Also, as a daft question, not everything happens is a danger. I think a little different anomaly hunts from memory. Yeah, so this one, like, nothing's actually moved. Nothing's gone mental. Nothing's touched me. Everything's just stapled to the ceiling. So... I guess this is still okay. This is fine. Yeah, exactly. This is fine. Everything's on the ceiling, that's all. Very weird. Right, let's have one last look in here. See if it's moving. Nope, seems to be fine. Yep, upside down cabin. Absolutely fine, lads. Send it through. Yeah, nice. As to whether or not upside down, reject, I couldn't tell you indeed. YMCA is, I generally don't remember, young man, cake, anus. Anus. Young man, cake, anus. Yeah, fair enough. ACAB, all cops are bastards. Okay, fair enough. Did not know that. We have some nice policemen in the UK. Unlike America, you take it very seriously to make sure they are all. Well, you know what? Not all of them are bastards. I'm sure there are some nice ones, but you have a bad batting average. Heckin' different in the UK, US. Yeah. It is heckin' different. I really wish for America to not. Better. See, this is much more subtle, and I'm here for this. I agree, Maelstrom. What happened? Heard a bang. Was that the door slam? Okay, the door slammed. So, stuff moved. So, it's a reject. Danger! America is having technical issues. Please stand by. I really hope they don't fuck themselves. The world's having technical issues at the moment, to be honest, but, you know, we'll see how we go. Picture seems fine. The lady stayed in the picture, which is always nice. She sometimes goes for a bit of a walk around. Dude is here. That's fine. I think there's a drop shadow on his mug that's messing around, but that's fine. Up here seems legit. Seems fine. Why is there a fucking floating remote? Part of me hopes this is a technical issue, but I'm intrigued. What the fuck's going on? It's fine. This is a normal cabin. Nothing to see here. Normal stuff. Is this part of the horror game, or is this just a graphical bug? I'm gonna put this down as a danger because it's fine. There is a note that explains it on the terminal, I think. Okay. Why is that floating around? I'll go downstairs. Is he going to turn the TV on? He's still eating his poo croissant. She's still fine. Let's go and have another look upstairs to see if that's still flying around. It's still drifting. It is still Tokyo drifting. I think this could be a cursed TV we've got here. So is the rule something that physically moves bad, else fine? Yeah, kind of, I think. Look, inspect the cabin. If haunted, turn back immediately and press danger. If clear, press clear. Any movement means the cabin is haunted. Nothing moves, it's not haunted. So, ha ha ha! That's got to be intentional, yeah, hopefully. So, there we go. Right, okay. Lady staying in the painting, love that for her. Having a good old wander around here. Radio's not on. Man's eating his poo croissant. Right. So even though shit was upside down in the upside down one from the start, so not haunted, etc. Yeah, exactly. It was all just like as it was. I don't like that. But not necessarily haunted, just fucking creepy. I hate that. I hate his little dull, shiny face. No, I don't fucking like it. But he's not moving. Little lap of the house because he's not moved. Not haunted, I guess. I hate that croissant so much. It generally looks like a turd. It does. It just looks like a big, just pale shit. Whoever, if you're watching, creator of the cabin, the cabin factory. It could have been perfect, but if you had have just tidied up that croissant. Right, I think this is clear. It was clear. Nice. Right, let's go check the poo croissants, check. This is not like poop and stray souls. Did you all in the UK have dried white dog poop when you were kids? Yeah. I don't know. I haven't seen any in a long time. I don't know whether that particular fungus has disappeared now. But yeah. Anyway, right. So she's in the painting. He's there with his mug shadow. He seems to be pretty chill. Poo croissant. Let's not anger pastry any further. Let's go up and see what's going on. Doll under blankie. Sit here and wait to see if there's any floating fucking remote controls or anything. What do you mean when we were kids? Formula in dog food has changed. It doesn't turn white anymore. Oh, huh. Indeed, I just assumed it was a dog thing. Yeah, for sure. Was there something that just moved then? Or was that me? Might have just been a graphical thing. I'm sorry, but since everyone's been very normal about what Pastry just said, what are you talking about? You're too young, Flower. You're too young. That's what we're talking about. When we were older, there was a weird like additive added to dog food, and it made when dogs had a shit like the poo just went white, like it was frosted. It was real weird. We definitely had white dog shit, yeah. Did I miss some? There you go. I filled you in, Flower. I remember. Flower. Yeah, that's what I've just said. I want to say it's related to bone dust. Yeah, fair enough. The croissant looks like a white dog turd, Flower. That's the yes, that's the issue there. Any movement, chat? I can't. I've not seen anything move. I have one more check of the upset because I thought I had a lump. I think it was just a general windy lump. Okay, I think this is clear. Oh, we're 2 away again. When we were older. Good. What? If you think you have a windy lump, check my doctor. I did last 2 birthdays ago. I did, mate. I did. I'm gonna get that checked. It's all good. Ultrasound clear as a whistle. Right, everything seems to be fine. I'm trying to take the route through the house that kind of fills all floor space. Croissant, pooey, man, there. Upstairs. Ooh. Okay. Okay, some shit's going on. Oh no. Oh. Did I die? Did I just fucking die? The things you're supposed to avoid, yes. Oh man. You know what? The game has spooked me out before where it's done stuff and made me think that I've finished my shift and then it puts me back in. Feet moved. Haunted. Don't like it. You know what, chat? We've done that. That was great. I enjoyed that. But that's enough.
You have a delightful penis.
Thank you, Bizzle. You also have a delightful penis. I'm going to bed. Good night. Night, Flower. Thank you for joining me, and I'm sorry I shat on the game that you enjoyed. If you think... okay. Right. There were things we meant to avoid. Smile face. So that makes sense. Just smash the clear button and then start until it gives you one free. Yeah, exactly. Right. We're just going to call that chat. We're going to head off. Sorry if you've just joined us, Biz, but we've actually pied off the horror game. Was fun. Thank you very much, Ro. I greatly appreciate you coming in with the sexy chocolate. I appreciate you helping me out there. I needed that. Who have we got? Anyone got any new raid targets for me? A streamer that I maybe haven't seen before? What horror games have we played that I really enjoyed we could drop you into? Can't milk a duck. I'm going to go watch Apothecary Diaries' newest episode. Oh, Maelstrom, I'm going to do the same. I have one if you need it. Absolutely, Ro. Send me on to a friend. Especially if they have some sexy chocolate. Ooh, Corgi Greyhound. Double dog. Mentions in the name. Always interested. Oh, they're very, very cutesy, but you know what? That's fine. We haven't had any horror tonight anyway, so we'll just jump across there. But everyone, thank you so much for joining me tonight. I really appreciate you coming out and just supporting me. It's greatly appreciated. And had you not been here, I would have just been playing a game that made me sad on my own. But Layers of Fear 2's gone. We're going to go and replace it with something else for the next time. And we're going to have a good old time. Don't be fooled. He's far from cute. The cutesy is a lie. Trust. I will trust you. But, chat, don't forget.
The Discord existord.
I am one small part of the Vikings of Twitch. And you can check us out there.
Raven.
If you don't know who the Vikings of Twitch are, it's myself, Maelstrom Alpha, Illogical Morph, the Lynchy13, and Cowardly Pastry, and the best things about the Vikings of Twitch is our community with people such as Floral Reverie that you've seen in the chat, and many other people like Emanog, who I stream with on Wednesday, Finn in the Teacup, who's right there, and many other people. Here are my links if you want to come and check me out on my socials and you see when I'm going live. You can see it all there. I need to put my Blue Sky account in there rather than my fucking Twitter, because yeah, it's its fucking name. But anyway, have a fantastic fucking weekend, and don't forget, if you want to come and join us on the Vikings of Twitch channel, there'll be a super show on Sunday where you can see all of the Vikings playing some games and having some fun. So anyway, everyone, thanks for joining me. You take care of yourself and send Corgi Greyhound some love. Much love, take care of yourself, and I'll see you soon.